Technology in Education.
Welcome to the Technology in Education video tutorial series. I'm your teacher, Moises Godoy, and thank you for letting me come into your classroom today and highlight the amazing capacity of this technology. eGlass Fusion software, we open it up, and that brings up something really familiar if you're familiar with the HoverGam products, the Flex 11 software at the bottom toolbar. I don't know if you can pick this up at home. I hope you can. We can. I'm getting a nod. We can. That's perfect. Okay, so we do have a couple features here that you should be familiar with, like our snapshot, our recording feature, some of the view options on the toolbar here, our annotation features. But let's get into what eGlass can actually do. But because I'm on wheels, right, and I have light controls here that allows me to bring the lighting up or bring the lighting down, right? And we have our onboard shelf here for our keyboard and our mouse. We don't need much space. Teachers tell me all the time, well, it says I need more space to write. You got to remember, you're not looking down at the paper anymore. You're looking directly at the glass, right? It's a paradigm shift of how we're annotated in a document. No longer here. We're here. We're in front of our students, engaging them. They're able to see our facial expressions, and we're able to really, truly engage for more engaging content. So because I have a black backdrop here, I'm going to actually pull eGlass back into the black backdrop just to give me a more controlled, right, look. And I'm going to take the lighting down just a little bit. There we go. And now you can see me on that amazing panel up there, the new line panel, the Q series, which I love to demonstrate, and we're available for you to consult on any one of our products at any time. But for today, it's eGlass. Here we go. So with eGlass, I can pull in any document, and I'm going to show you how here in a second. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I can write on the physical whiteboard, or glassboard, I should say. Okay, hello class. And if I want to mess with my students' heads a little bit, I can actually turn the light down and say, hello class, how are you? Okay, and voila, I'm back. So that's the beauty of this device. All right, so this is the physical way of actually writing on the devices with our neon markers. And we just have a nice microfiber towel here to erase what we just wrote. And now let's say we're going to get going and we're going to bring some kind of graphic organizer in, okay? So I have some preloaded graphic organizers, which I will bring in, and here they are. So for example, if I wanted to bring in this document, I just drag and drop, okay? But there's something beautiful about this. If you notice, you can't see my face. And if I write on it, I can't see the writing, okay? So there's a couple things we can do. We can actually go into the document. We just go into the settings of the document, which is a little wheel here. And we use BG removal tool. What the BG removal tool does is it removes the background. So now if you notice, I have the concept organizer or the graphic map, whatever you're working on, right in front of us. So for the first time, really, in education history, I can engage my students direct and be a part of the lesson. I'm not excluded from the lesson, but I'm a part of the lesson. And as we, continue to annotate for the students, whatever it is that you're working on, right? We are writing. There are two ways to write. We can physically write in the document, or we can pull up our annotation wheel that is really common in the Flex 11 software. We can then take our text box, we can type, right? And then that becomes a part of the document. And we just text outside of it. And here we go. Oops. All right, and there we are. So now the text becomes a part of the document. If I were to move this document by using the move tool, the text will go with me. But if you notice, the actual annotations will not, because those are physical annotations on the glassboard, okay? So let's just say we knocked it out of the park. Today was one of those lessons where you say, I just know my students have to have this. So just like Flex 11, we can take a snapshot. And now we have that archived right here for our students to use for later. If we wanted to record all the functions and features, I can actually go into the record feature. I could start recording, and this is the desktop recording feature. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the camera record feature. So if we hit camera record and we go to camera record here, and we start testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hello class. Again, we can save this for other classes if we're teaching the same sections, or we can save this for future use or for a sub as part of our lesson plan. So here we go.
And we start testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, class. Again, we can save this for other classes if we're teaching the same sections, or we can save this for future use.
And as you notice, there's no lag or latency in my voice or in my actual writing, okay? So this is the eGlass. And I want to show you one more thing. There's a lot of more features about the glass, but I want to show you one more thing that I find really phenomenal with this tool. And that is the preloaded templates that HoverCam has already loaded for us. We'll look at the templates here in a second, but if I were to bring in a PDF file, okay, just any PDF file, it gives us an option to bring in the file just how it is, but it asks us, do you want to remove the background? It's very simple. We say yes, and the background is gone on a PDF. So now we can take this graphic map, any KWL chart, any kind of brainstorm you have, and you can start working within the chart, and your students can see your annotations in real time. We can photograph this, we can record this. Phenomenal tool, right? Giving teachers some time back, helping students reach the content through various modalities, right? Different modalities of learning. So this is the beauty of this tool. All right. So again, this is the eGlass unit. I want to remind you that this unit right now is completely wireless. There are no wires attached to this device. There is no power cable. If you look down, there's no power cable. All we have is the Beamio unit, which I showed you earlier, the one-to-one casting device, casting directly from our laptop. And we have the the eGlass powering up by our powerful eGlass station. And we look forward to visiting with you guys, consulting with you, possibly demoing these devices in your classroom, and really getting down to the nuts and bolts of everyday engagement. I want to thank you again for letting me come into your classroom today and demonstrating this amazing technology. I would like for you to contact us at any time to consult with us and see how we can better understand your needs at your campus or your classroom. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Tell a friend.